This is the story of a man named John who finds an unknown vessel in the middle of the sea. Now when he goes inside it, you will be blown away to know what happens to him. The story begins with our hero John who finds he has taken a small boat to go fishing, but after moving a little distance, he has seen fog gate on his side and it was completely dark in front of him. He moves a little distance in this darkness and then he sees a big bar. Goes to it and tries to call its owner. Maybe someone is trapped here. He doesn't hear any sound, means this ghost is unclaimed. He first ties his small ghost and climbs it up and then board the big one, but he climbs inside. But she was going absolutely normal. The food kept there was also fresh, meaning that it has not been much time. Standing here, John tries to start the boat, but it does not happen, after which he looked around with binoculars that maybe its owner's story is nearby and he can see it, but there was no one far and wide. He also sends message on radio to control room, fancy if anyone is listening to me, please reply to him. The answer does not come. After doing all these things, he goes to death again, and after reaching there, his senses fly away because his little ghost had gone from there, but he had kept his vote closed. So how did she disappear? The mind starts to explode, and this is a board band and his board is missing from above. Now he tries to see in the map that at which place he is stuck, but he does not know anything because there is only water around. So again goes to engine room and tries to fix it. Now friends, his shoes engine starts. So here one thing was good with him. He once again tries to contact control room, but again he feels like a failure. Now in a little fear, he even goes to the toilet. The ghost was about to fall off, but at the right moment, he holds the rope and falls back into the sea. Now he does not want to toilet on the board and get dirty with it, so calmly he goes down to the toilet in the bathroom. But here one problem was not reduced, that the other one is cast. The bathroom gate was locked and was not taking the name of opening. Now he tries to open it everywhere from top to bottom, but only then he gets scissors. He also tries to open the gate, but all his efforts were in vain. Now he hears someone's voice on the radio from outside. Will be left alone again, so he puts all his strength to open the door, but still nothing happens. Now he sees a cloth outside the window to shift that maybe he stops seeing it, but that small cloth captain can't see and Chip seems to be dead. John had another idea. He tries to stop his boat with a rope. His one attempt was pretty good, but then the rope gets caught in the fan of the engine and the rope on the other side John. That rope was being pulled around the neck and John was being strangled. There comes a time when John was not going to die, but even after doing this, he took the rope out of his neck and saved dying, and only then the little one collides with the board and he has also got hurt a lot. When he saw himself in the mirror, his condition was very bad. He tried to open it, but it was as if someone was holding him to the door and he was not taking the name of opening it. Now John was feeling hungry and onion too. It was done and only then his eyes fall on the floor. Now there was a hole in the vote due to collision and he went to fill the water. He starts drinking this water, but now he is troubled by all these things and it was heard that there is a person present in the vote. John Roti requests the person that please give me life, I do not want anything, but then the video does not open and we see that the vote is going on automatically slowly. Now it is night but John is still stuck there. Then there is a strong storm and rain coming towards him. John was trapped. He could not understand that now he would sit quietly there, and when he opened his eyes, the storm had calmed down, but John was sitting in the sky. His fingers were crossed. The boat was filled with water up to his shoulder. He stands up with great difficulty and tries once again that maybe this time the gate will open. This time he goes under the water and sees that the gate is already open. Someone had opened the gate. Now he pushes hard, gives and breaks it and comes out. He first of all goes to the running deck and is breathing in the open air. He was not able to understand what is actually happening on this ghost. Some soul has done it in his wash and is running it. Now he has to get out of here by any means. Then he gets an idea. Some airbags come out and from below the same door which is on the floor of the bathroom. He climbs, then those with the help of both, he makes a boat so that he can take it out from here. Now the boat was made, but some food was also needed for the way, so the society is late to eat something from the boat and he closes his small boat with the big one, so that along with him he can get out of here. But as soon as he just sits, that vote is standing there. The cast was not even taking the name of moving vote, it was singing that boat doesn't want John to leave here. Sitting on this night for several hours, relieved that the vote will work now, but it is not in a hurry, and John also understands that he will have to be removed from this boat, so he goes back to the big board and first of all it is filled, drains the water out, but it will take a lot of time, so he also fixes the motor which was draining water fast. Now he fixes all the problems that the boat gives and also paints the broken hiss, so that after doing all these things, he once again tries to ask for help from the radio, that maybe someone can hear his voice, but if there is no response from the front, then he goes and sits looking at everything and tries to find his own location in the map. Now after doing all this, he tries to start the boat, but the boat was done because this boat only runs on its own, and he thinks what to do like this. Just in time, he sees a Shiva bed in front of him, and he seems to be walking straight in the water. He seems to be walking on his little knight near him, and she starts coming straight towards him. Now Bhagat is faster than her rough, but she speeds up, and she was just about to hit him that he jumps into the water and saves his life, and this is in front of his eyes. That Shiva has gone away. Now seeing this scene, John and we both understand that this boat does not want him to go away, and thinking this, June spends the whole time in the water, but shark is also present in this water, and most of all the big problem is the cold water, and he has to come back to the ship even without leaving. Now where does he come because of the cold? So he goes straight down and sleeps in the blanket hall. When he opened his eyes, the boat bus was leaving, and he didn't know where he was going. He tried to go, but again the gate there was locked. He was completely frustrated because something happened to him since he came on this boat. As he is leaving, he sees the bathroom from where there was a way out, tries to get his life out of there, but only then the entryway gets blocked, which means John is now trapped all over the place, and only then he boarded. She starts running at full speed. John starts falling from here to there and starts running everywhere on his head, in his hand, but only then the speed of the boat slows down, and now the gate also opens when he comes out. The boat stopped near a city. John immediately ran to the shore and picked up an iron rod. After he does not find anyone there, John comes back out, but now the scene he has seen leaves his senses because the boat was moving on its own and she was leaving John on the shore. He understands that it must some force is driving this ghost, and the robot has again taken out on its new victim. John takes it to the top of the place and has seen the sea and tries to take it out again, but turns around. The same person goes again. Since then he gets his boat there, from which he went to the sea in the beginning of the movie, but now he has come back to the shore. Now how did the boat reach the shore, or what was there in this boat? With this story it ends. Cast, what do you think? Comment below. You will definitely see me in the video. Thank you so much. Match watching. Peace out.